Welcome to the second video in this iSchool's Windows 10 series with me, your host Rana. In the first video, we took a look at how we can create our own local administrative user account in Windows 10. Following along with that, I have created my very own account called iSchools, and this is how the Windows 10 user interface looks like when you have logged in to your account for the first time. The entire thing that you see on the screen is called the desktop, while these icons are called the desktop icons. The bar at the very bottom of the screen is called the taskbar, and to the extreme left of the taskbar there is a button called the start button. Clicking on the start button reveals a pop-up which is called the start menu. This background picture that you see is called the desktop wallpaper. In this tutorial and the upcoming few tutorials, we are going to take a look at how to customize the Windows 10 user interface to the very core. In this very tutorial, we are going to take a look at the desktop wallpaper and explore all the options that Windows 10 has given us for changing the desktop wallpaper. So let's get started. Now the first thing that we are going to take a look at is understanding the ideal size of my desktop wallpaper. How do I do that? Well, just right click on the empty desktop, go to the display settings, and here under the display tab, scroll down a little bit until you come to the display resolution section. Here you can see the monitor resolution. In my case, it is 1366 into 768 pixels. So as far as I am concerned, the ideal size of my desktop wallpaper is anything over 1366 into 768 pixels. The next thing we are going to take a look at is how we can change the desktop wallpaper to a solid color. Just right click on the desktop and go right down to the personalization option. This is the personalization panel, and in the background section over here you can see there is an option, there is a drop down option for choosing picture or a solid color or a slideshow as the desktop background. We will choose solid color first, and instantly the desktop background has changed to the solid color selected over here. We can choose any color from this palette, and if you want to choose your custom color, just click on this button over here and just choose your custom color. You can even go to the mode tab and specify the color values to get your color. For example, if I just make this 255 and make this 0, this becomes fully yellow. If I click done, then the yellow color is added to this color palette and it becomes the color of my desktop background. So we have taken care of this. The third topic is how we can set a picture as our wallpaper. So coming back to this personalization panel, we go down to this background drop down and choose picture as our desktop background. You can see currently the Windows picture is chosen. We can choose any other picture given to us here, and instantly this is reflected in the desktop background. Now we can also choose custom pictures to use as the desktop background. How do we do that? Just click on the browse option, go to where you have kept the pictures. I have created exactly the same size pictures, couple of those, and I click on one, and instantly you see this is showing up here and my desktop background has changed to this picture. The next thing we need to do is understand how we can set different picture wallpapers for different monitors. This is only applicable if you have a dual monitor setup. So let's see. Now this is my first monitor and this is my second monitor. You can see both monitors simultaneously in this screen, but both the screens are now currently showing the same picture. Now, if I go to the personalize options again and go to the browse option and choose the second wallpaper, you can see this has changed and both the desktops are showing the same picture again. So what do I do to change the picture of the second monitor to a different one? I just right click on the picture I want to assign to the second monitor and just click on this button, set for monitor 2, or I can set this for monitor 1, and you can see the first monitor is now showing my logo while the second monitor is showing my name. On to our next topic, what are the photo fit options? Well, coming back to a personalization panel, you can see once you have chosen this picture option over here, there are lots of fit options over here. I can show you the fit options clearly if I choose this picture. Now, if I choose fit as the options, you can see the picture has shrunk a little bit, and instantly in this panel the background color has popped up. Why? Because this image is not exactly the same size as my monitor, and it is trying to adjust the height of the image so that the background color is showing from the left and right sides. We can even customize the background color. For example, we can choose the blue color over here, and you can see the blue color, soothing blue color, is showing on the right and left of this picture. The next thing is the stretch option. If I click on this, this picture will be stretched across the screen, but this will distort the picture a little bit, so we don't want to choose this right now. Then there's a tile option. Now the tile option is only applicable to pictures which are very small. I will demonstrate this with a very small picture. I'll click on browse, go to my pictures folder, and I have a very small parking zone picture. I'll click on this. You can see currently the picture is stretched across the screen. I'll go down and click on tile, and you can see the image is tiled all across the screen. The next thing is the center option. To demonstrate this, I'll go and choose this picture first, and then I'll go to the center option. What this does is this centers the image without any scaling at all across the monitor. And the final option in this fit panel is the span option. Now the span option is again applicable when you have multiple monitors, at least a dual monitor setup. What this does is it spans the same picture across both of your monitors. Let's see how this works. First of all, I'll try spanning this picture across my two monitors. I'll choose span, and now if I show you both monitors at the same time, you can see the same picture is stretched across both screens. To demonstrate the span feature a little better, we need to understand this. I have two monitors, monitor 1 and monitor 2. Now, if I want to use the span image to span across both my monitors, it must be of this size. I have created another image. I'll just go to the browse option, and I have created this span image exactly the same size as both monitors combined. I'll click on this. Now if I show you both monitors at the same time, you can see that the same image is nicely spread across both screens. So we have explored the photo fit options, and now on to the next topic. How do I get free photos online that are exactly my screen size or larger? To do that, first of all, we need to go into our Microsoft Edge internet browser. We double click on this, and just go to google.com site. Here we will search for, let's say, space images. or even better, nature images. And we will also specify the size of the image like this, that the image must be greater than 1366 into 768 pixels, which is my screen size. In the search option that comes up, click on the images button, and now you can see most of the images that are showing up here are of the same size. How can you know? Just click the middle click on this, any image will open in a new tab, and now if you hover over this opened image, you can see the size of the image is showing in the left hand bottom corner. So I right click on this and click on save image as to download this image into our computer. I have already downloaded 5 images into this wallpaper folder in my pictures folder, and now we will be taking a look at the final topic, which is how we can set a slideshow of images as my wallpaper. And for that we will be using the very same 5 images that we have downloaded from the internet. So I go into my personalization panel again, and first of all I'll choose the fill option, and then in the background drop down I'll choose the slideshow option. Once I've done this, a new set of options have appeared, and I'll click on the browse button and go into the wallpapers folder where I've downloaded all the pictures and click on choose this folder. Once I have done that, you can see the background image has instantly changed, and this will be rotated to a new picture or change to a new picture every 30 minutes. I can change how long each picture lasts from this drop down. The options are from 1 minute to 1 day. I'll change this to 10 minutes, and then there are other 2 options called shuffle. This will randomize the images, and then I can even let the slideshow run if I'm on battery power. I'll switch this on. So these are all the options that Windows 10 has given me for personalizing the desktop wallpaper. That's it in this tutorial. See you in the next video.